Okay, so I will finish up one of, I have to make 3 sets. So I'm going to make another set for the swap, but I kind of wanted to tell you a really cool thing. This is from Smead Manufacturing. It's where my husband works. And a couple of years ago, they had a contest for the employees, and they could come up with an idea that would use Smead's capabilities and their products. They do a lot. I mean, any folder that you have is either from Smead or their competitor, but they do a lot of these expanding products, and then they're kind of like folders, but they have metal clips, and people have been using them. I know Monica used them for a mini, or a journal. But my husband's idea was they make these in big size, desk size for file folding, legal size, or 8.5 by 11 papers and folders. So his idea was to shrink the thing down. It's called a expanding holder. I think it's something like that. They have really kind of office-y generic names for it. But his idea was to shrink it down into this size so you could throw it in your car and keep track of your mileage or gas receipts or laundry receipts. And then he suggested including these little tabs. So he won second place, and they made his product. The first place winner, they haven't made their product yet, and I think it sounded kind of like a dumb idea anyways, but that's my scrubbies. And so anyways, okay, so I said, well, bring some of those home, because when I first saw them, I thought, how cute would they be to decorate up? So that's what I'm doing for my Journal Me This. Okay, so I got to tell a funny story. So when he comes home from work, I'm usually down in my art layer, and the dog is in front of my table on his bed, so Scrubby will come down and say hi, and he'll sit down on the floor with the dog and, play with him or pet him or whatever while we talk. So the other day he came home, and I had 2 of these done, and I was showing it to him. And I said, and I was just saying, well, I just glued the paper on. He goes, yeah. And I put this flower, and he says, yeah. And and then every time I said something, he goes, yeah. And I said, you sound like that Ultimate Dog Tease video that's gone viral. And if you haven't seen the Ultimate Dog Tease video, it is so hilarious. It's this guy who he takes pet videos that people put online on YouTube, and then he puts a voiceover on them. And this Ultimate Dog Tease is of a cute dog. I don't even know what kind it is. It's kind of looks like a mixed breed or whatever, but he's got these big brown eyes. And the owner, supposedly, it's the voiceover guy saying, oh yeah, so I went in the fridge and I pulled out this big steak and I wrapped some bacon on it. And every time the guy says something, the dog goes, yeah? And he says, and I wrapped bacon around him. Yeah? And then I ate it, and then the dog goes, no! Okay, you gotta see it. I'll put the link underneath. It's hilarious. So when I was telling Scrubby about this, he sounded like that dog to me, because he was going, yeah? Yeah? But anyways, so that's my babble today. Okay, so I'm going to do my last one. Oh, so then I also made all my journal. These are all going to go inside. Our swap at yourpaperpantry.ning.com is for Journal Me This. And each swap we have to make 3 journal spots, and then we can trade them out. 3 sets of 3. Well, I kind of had too many ideas for this Melissa Francis Kitschy Kitchen. So I made 5 journal spots. So I cut this out of acrylic with my new canning jar die that I love. And then these stamps are Jenny Boland's. They're pretty cool. I like them. They're like those old-fashioned labels, so I just stamped it in red. And then I paper pieced the canning lid. This is from Melissa Francis paper, which is super cute. I love it. The Kitschy Kitchen. It was kind of hard to find. And they stopped printing it. I don't know if they're going to reprint it or not. That's according to my distributor person rep. So, okay, then that's that tag. And then this tag, this stamp is from Red Lead. It's a canning jar that says nature, and I paper pieced that. I glimmer misted the tag and just kind of did the brushed corduroy. And then on the back, I stamped one of the bigger Jenny Bolin labels. So that will go in my Scrubbies thingy, his little coupon holder. And then I'm going to keep these in here so that when people get this, they can take the journal spots out to use them for a mini or whatever, and then use this for their receipts. I put all my coupons in here for Michael's, Joann's, and then any Groupons or deal, online deal coupons I get, and it's really handy. Okay, and then I have the Sizzix folder die, so I chopped out some cardboard, chipboard, covered it with the Melissa Francis, and I just did a little kind of ribbon of pattern paper, for sewing pattern. Made a little rosette. And what's really cool is for my rosettes, okay, I used the border paper that comes in the kit, or in the paper pad, it's strips of borders, and it really turns out cool when you do a rosette with it. See, I'll show you. Because it kind of gives like a lot of color, so it's not like, just one solid color or whatever. So I liked how that turned out. Those turned out cute. I can't stop making these stupid rosettes, but they're not stupid. And these are the smaller rosettes from Tim Holtz. And then this is a Melissa Francis Teensy Weensy envelope tag. And then I just stamped, I don't remember who stamped that is. It's mine, but I don't know who makes it. And then I just attached a sticker and just kind of popped it up onto some cardboard. So that's that one. And then this stamp set is from Hero Arts. Very cute. Wait. Here's the journal stamp set. I don't even know whose it is. I took off the thing and there you go. But here's Hero Arts. I love this stamp set. And I also use this ruler a lot. I like it. Okay, so that goes... I'm going to stick that in there better. There. There. Okay, so that goes in the back. And then I have another... This is Just Fabulous. This is from that stamp set too. And then these are just tags I cut out using a Sizzix die. And then this is... I put in Melissa Francis tag in each one too. And then these are from those dollar spots. Isn't that cute little clothespin? And here I stamped the ruler stamp on some the Perfect Coordinations paper. It's kind of ribbed or striped, like embossed, so it looks perfect for measuring tape. And then I cut this out of Sweet Treats, I think it is, and then just glittered it. So that goes in here. And then I cut out, I couldn't stop, I cut out the timer from my kitchen, and I just kind of, I glittered the dial and did glossy accents on that, and then just stamped a Prima journal spot. So that goes in there too. Okay, so now I gotta cover this baby, and it's easy. You take this out. Okay, and then I'm just going to glue the paper on, real simple, just using some Scotch, or 3M, yeah, Scotch glue, just liberally put it on. And then I've pre-cut my paper, just measure the width and the length, and then sticker on. And I always cut a little bit teeny extra, so that if I have to, I can just cut any extra. I'd rather have more than not enough.